Join me on the Tarot Machine. This is a special reading that I'm going to actually do. I'm going to try it out for the first time. It is actually a past life. It's like a keyhole look into the past reading. So they're going to be coming out at random. So let me go ahead and start with the first sign. Let me go ahead and start with Capricorn. I'm going to go ahead and give the cards a shuffle and see what comes out for you. Okay, the card that came out is unacquitted love. So basically, in a past sense, you always got into a situation that love was never equal. You never got your fair share in relationships. What it translates to for the future is you always picking up the same type of people that is basically you will show your affection towards them and they don't reciprocate it back to you. It's always that you're searching for something, then it ends in a relationship, and it always ends up being unbalanced in some kind of form or fashion. And it's being unbalanced because it's a lesson that needs to be learned with every time you pick up this type of person or you get this feeling you meet the person, then you got the feeling like, oh, I've been through this before. It's a lesson that you have to learn about picking up the same type of people that you will exert all your energy to in the form of love, and it's not coming back fully as the way you're giving it, and it's an ongoing pattern that is deep in your subconscious, that even though you can tell yourself you don't want that type of person, you always end up getting that person. You put the energies out there, and then that person somehow levitates to you, or you have a characteristic in yourself that they're just magnet. They just have like a magnet effect to you, and it's something about their characteristics that you want to help them, or you have a lesson like you could teach them about love, or you can kind of, with your love, it can be a sense that you love them, they will maybe change for me, even though the person may have not changed from for other people. So it's kind of a weird thing that you have this aura that these kind of relationships come to you, and it's basically from the past. So I'm going to go ahead and give another deck of cards a shuffle to see why it keeps coming back, and see if you can probably correct the error. And what I'm using is, and I'm using the dim Cameron deck, so it's going to be kind of explicit, so the imagery, and I'm sorry about that because usually I just do plain readings with futuristic decks or so, and they not too graphic. But this one, every time I get a love card in this set of readings, I will be using this deck. So let's see why you keep getting this unacquitted love that keeps kind of levitating to you. Okay. The wheel. Okay, the wheel is, in this one, they're doing what they're doing, basically. But the wheel is, you, like I said, you keep attracting these people in a form of changing. The wheel is basically, in a normal tarot, is a wheel of change. But this change is coming from you. It's basically you saying that you can change these people that you're getting into your life when it's really not. So you're hoping and getting these people in your life that's giving you this unacquitted love, and you're hoping that you'll be their sort of savior, or what you have will be the magic formula to make their brain kick over to see something different that they've been doing in their love life. The next card you have is justice. And justice is usually upright. It means balance and fairness. So like I said, you're not getting no fairness, but with the wheel of fortune hoping to change something, and balance of the justice, you trying to have a fair shake on the situations you're bringing into your personal life when it comes to love. You're trying to establish some kind of justice, some balance, hoping karmically this person would actually change around and become the person you want. And it is not happening. It's just basically you putting too much, and I hate to use this word, you putting too much boo boo stank on this other person that you're hoping to change, and they will not change for you, no matter what you do, no matter how much you're saying they say they're gonna do something. It always ends up towards the end of the relationship that you didn't get what you wanted when you put it all up in there. Let's see what the next card you have. You have the Five of Wands. See, the Five of Wands. You in a situation that you have to fight with the people. See, you have fighting with the people. That's one of the characteristics that you know that if you start fighting with somebody, that means you're not going to get what you're about to get, because it's already going to that direction that you're not going to get what you're going to get in from putting in for the people. So you got justice, will, and the Five of Wands of fighting with this unacquitted love in your life. Now, let's see what the last card you have. The last card you have is the Queen. The Queen of, basically the Queen of Rods. So you have the Queen of Rods. So you're a person, as a person, you might be carrying the energy, and I remember I said you had this magnetic energy. The Queen of Wands is a person that carries that fire energy, and maybe this unacquitted love that keeps attracted to you, they're attracted to the fire that you bring. But for some reason, with the fire that you're bringing, it starts to die out, and maybe it dies out on your end because you see something wrong in a relationship, or these people kind of get tired of that kind of pattern. They attracted to it at first, and then all of a sudden they just die out from it. So let me just do a regular deck on top of it to see what other. Death. You got the death card. So it's something in here that you will have to learn within your relationships of acquitted love, that you will have to develop a line to find out where you just need to kill off the relationship before you get hurt and stuck in this revolving door of patterns, because you're getting people that's attracted to you because of your fire energy, but it has all this battles. You're trying to change them, and you're trying to do a lot of stuff that's unnecessary for having love come into your life. And you need to develop a pattern that when you see some of these patterns come up, you have to put the kill to it. You have to kill it off and stop subjecting yourself to these type of patterns if you want true love to come to you. So I hope you liked this reading. Go ahead, leave your comments at the bottom. And like I said, this is a new reading, so all comments is going to be welcome on this, because I haven't developed an actual release pattern on them. So go ahead, if you like the video, go ahead and hit subscribe. Leave your comments at the bottom, thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.